Today we are diving into the topic that is going to transform not only your business life but also life in general, and that is discovering your superpower. And you might think, what is that superpower? Is it like the ability to fly or whatever, some special strength? Well, yeah, you can say it's a special strength. It's actually the ability to see the best in people. And this is the power that is going to help you in both, business and life, because this power is like a magnet that attracts people who will like to be friends with you, or just in business, it's your potential clients and so on. Because people are naturally attracted to those who can see their best qualities. And why is that? Well, actually, everybody has this potential, to be discovered. And sometimes it's that even people themselves, they still don't, trust themselves in themselves. They don't believe in themselves. But deep inside, they know that this potential is there, that they are capable for more than what they're doing now. So when they meet somebody who can actually see this potential, then it's very natural that people are attracted to this person. Because basically this person can actually see the truth in them, the true value that they possess, but have the hard time to figure out how to really show it to the world, share it with the world. Now, it might sound simple, but actually it's not so easy to encourage and uplift people. So you need some basic skills that we are going to talk about in this year. So make sure you grab some coffee, or tea, or make yourself comfortable, and just we talk shortly about what it requires from you, if you want to develop this superpower, which you also have, you just haven't discovered it yet. And because this channel is for people looking for freedom, if you're one of those, then make sure you also subscribe. Because here we talk about building your freedom in life, building your business from scratch, enjoying life to the fullest, really traveling the world, spending time with your loved ones, connecting to nature and so on. And the first skill which we need if we want to have this superpower to see the best of people is communication. Because without talking to people, it's very, tricky. It's more difficult to see the potential in them. And it's not so much about talking, it's really about listening. Listening, asking the right questions, really trying to see what is there to be unpacked. And this is the quality which I'm so amazed when I see people who have this quality. I'm trying my best to develop this quality. I'm not saying I have it. No, I'm very much aware of the beauty of this quality. I'm also trying to see the glass half full and not empty, to see the potential, to see the best. And also in people, no matter who you look at, there's always some skills or experience or qualities that those people possess, even though they might behave in a strange way. They might, show to people other parts of themselves which kind of cover their true potential. But still, when you talk to people, when you ask the right questions, you will be able to actually see what is that in those people that they can actually develop, they can actually show, uncover, and helping them also finding out their genius in them. For me, it's one of the most fascinating things, finding the genius in other people, helping them, uncovering their potential, finding those qualities that they possess, this experience that they can share with the world, making this world a better place. And for this, I'm sure that one of the greatest things how you can share your qualities is by providing some kind of a service, by providing some kind of a product that is going to change people's lives. And this is what I'm actually helping people with, helping them discover their potential. And I think the best way to share your potential and to influence the world is actually to have some kind of a business going on that will impact the world, that will influence them, the people, for the better. Because very rarely you do things just like that, for free. But when it's a business, then also when people pay, they pay attention in the first place. And second, that you have the time to devote all your energy into the project. Because if it's not some kind of something you're going to be paid for, then eventually you might lose the motivation, because you need to do something else that you get the money you need for covering your bills. So the best way is just to invest into the project that is going to give you money, and to make sure that this is something valuable for people, because this will make this world a better place. This will solve their problem. And second thing which you need if you want to be able to have this superpower, to discover the superpower to see the best in people, is to be a leader. Because a leader is not somebody who is giving orders. A leader is somebody who is really able to inspire people, to encourage people, to find the best job for that particular person, because the leader knows that this task will develop the person's abilities, the person's qualities will show up. And great leaders, they see potential in their team members and help them, realize their full potential. And the last important point here, if you want to develop this superpower, is just love, interest, compassion for people. Because when you genuinely are interested in other people, in what they have to say, in what they have in mind, then you will naturally help them. You will create the safe environment where they will want to develop. Because when you truly care, then you want to listen to their stories. You want to hear what they have to say. You are then being very supportive in this process of finding out what is the best in those people. Finding for yourself and for them as well, because for them it might be like a discovery. Maybe nobody before ever saw those qualities in them, and suddenly you appear and ask questions. So if you want to develop those skills, you just need to practice them, like practice listening. When it comes to communication, really hear people out, what they have to say. Don't interrupt. I have to learn this as well. It's really, sometimes you lose the patience, but if you learn this, and I've met people who can do it, they listen, they're always open, they're always curious about others, and this is so authentic and so genuine, in them, that they are really like magnets, those people. I have a few in my life that I truly love. And so I practice it myself, I do consciously practice it, because sometimes it's just not easy. The normal way of life is just to care more about what you have to say, but this is so selfish, and so it doesn't work. It doesn't work, especially if you want to find the best in others. It will not work this way. The second, give people genuine compliments. Recognize what people have achieved, recognize their strength, and tell them about it, share it with others. And the third one is just be curious. Really ask people questions, ask them to share their stories, and be patient enough also to listen to them. And show that you care about their perspective authentically, because it's always interesting to hear what others think, because it's always a little bit different. It's always unique, everybody's path is unique. So when you listen to other people, you really get a new perspective each time you listen. And if you follow those simple tips, you will notice that, you will be able to see the best in people more and more. And that also people become interested in you, because they want to know why It feels so good around you. And remember that seeing the best in people is not simply a skill, it's actually a mindset. It's when you decide that you are going to walk this path with open eyes and curiosity about what others have to offer. So what about your superpower? How is it going? Is it easy for you to see the best in other people? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video useful, make sure you share it with those who might need this. And also, give it a like. It really helps also to give the YouTube algorithm the hint that this is something that could be useful for others. And if you subscribe, that I will see you in the other video. So hopefully, see you there. All the best.